cannot accept, then change. If change is impossible, then let go. Those who are pessimistic often use smiles to mask unpleasant things. Those who are pessimistic only know how to complain and forget the joy of life. Don't keep asking others why. Ask yourself what right you have. People are kind to you because you're kind to them, or because you hold some special significance. Don't expect everyone to understand you, because everyone has their own preferences and concerns. As long as you understand what you're doing and what your goal is, that's all that matters. There are people who are always fearful, jealous, and envious of you and what you have. Some people have no desires for themselves, no ambition, and no motivation to do new things. They don't even know how to change or don't want to change. They will reject all your attempts to change their way of thinking and living. If you keep these people in your life, you may wither away along with your dreams, talents, and inclinations. Decide that your life is meaningful. Your dreams and goals are important and cannot be compromised or stolen by others. It takes courage to create a different life and distance yourself from those who don't help you become a better person.
You know who they are. Be brave and do what you know to improve yourself and take your life to the next level. Don't hesitate, because you deserve it. There are no smooth paths in life. There are always twists and turns. You must navigate them and move forward. Those little detours aren't meant to defeat you, but rather to help you cultivate resilience. No matter how many silent tears were shed last night, when the sun rises, the city will still be bustling with people and vehicles. Therefore, believe that all difficulties will eventually pass. When feeling sad or tired, know how to comfort yourself. Without someone to worry about you, you must be even stronger. Without anyone to cheer you on, you must learn to fly on your own. Without anyone to admire you, you must still be clean and well-groomed. Even when feeling discouraged, don't give up, because the problem isn't the job, but yourself. So cherish every choice you make. Even when things are difficult, don't complain, because everyone has their own problems and can't help you forever. So be strong. Enjoy what you're doing, and even when faced with setbacks, don't be pessimistic and lose your will, because no one is born capable of solving everything perfectly. One must strive to do their best in each task. Observe the grass underfoot, the flowers by the roadside, and the leaves on the trees. Life, though humble, lives a truly beautiful existence. Take the time to admire the vast rivers and mountains to relax your mind. Don't be too harsh on the things around you, because everything that exists has its own reason. Even if life is difficult and arduous, don't lose your self-confidence, because all the good things are yet to come. Generally, the more experienced a person is, the calmer and simpler they become. The more superficial a person is, the more irritable and anxious they become. Truly strong people aren't those who don't know how to cry, but those who can swallow their tears and keep moving forward. Be patient, persevere. Even if you don't see hope, you should still believe in yourself. Sometimes it takes courage to shoulder burdens that are a little beyond your usual strength. After trying, you'll discover that your abilities are truly amazing, far beyond what you imagined. The journey of life isn't always smooth and easy, so learn to accept things and refrain from laughing. There aren't too many what-ifs in this world. You are the author of your own life. You don't need to write a script that's too tragic or unhappy. Don't stand in a distant corner waiting and worrying, feeling afraid. Be strong and move forward. You will surely find your way. In life, there isn't enough time for regrets. What's done is done, no need to bring it up again. What's loved is done, no need to dwell on it. What's broken is done, no need to cling on. Life is but a journey. Wealth and glory are like dewdrops on morning grass and flowers. We bring nothing with us when we are born, and we take nothing with us when we die. Gain and loss are insignificant. Just follow the natural course of things, and evil will find peace. You may be nothing to one person, but you could be a priceless treasure to another. Remember your worth so you can behave in the most appropriate way. You don't need to invite too many people into your life. Meeting people who love you will teach you how to be grateful. Meeting people you love will naturally teach you how to share. Meeting people who don't understand you will gradually teach you how to be tolerant. Meeting people you don't understand, if you have the heart, will cultivate the art of understanding. If life is truly full of suffering, you won't have time to complain. If life is too hard, you tend to complain more because of your pain. Because things haven't reached rock bottom yet, you still have the mood to cry and lament. No matter where or when, remember that you live for yourself. Therefore, whatever you do, as long as you have a clear conscience and fulfill your personal duties completely, that's enough.
Destiny arises from within. When you choose your path, you are also deciding your own fate. Don't dwell too much on the past, live fully in the present, and look towards the future.
So when facing life storms, just remind yourself that after the storm passes, the sun will naturally appear. Don't waste your time complaining in front of others, because even if you do, they won't care. Some things, once you let go, will bring you peace of mind. There are some people whose mere memory brings us happiness. Some painful experiences, when understood clearly, will make us stronger. Being overly preoccupied with one issue will only lead to endless confusion. In truth, even the simplest things become complicated if overthought. Just maintain a calm demeanor and an open mind, and whatever comes your way will simply and gently pass. There are two things in life we cannot avoid. One is to move forward, and the other is to stop. Are you using a positive mindset to accomplish this? A positive mindset is the best companion, helping us stay happy and healthy. Whether with close friends or strangers, if we have the chance to interact, we should always know how to give. Maintain good relationships, because if you don't offer incense on ordinary days, clinging to the Buddha's feet in an emergency is pointless. Therefore, one must cultivate compassion. When faced with a situation, one should not be impatient nor jump to conclusions, especially when angry. One must learn to put oneself in different perspectives, turning big problems into small ones and small problems into nothing. When faced with complicated situations, it's best to handle them gently and absolutely avoid complicating simple matters. A sense of contentment is essential. Most of people's troubles stem from pointless comparisons. There are people who are not as good as you, and of course there are also people you can't compare to. If your opponent makes you angry, it means you haven't surpassed them yet. Turning around to see who is insulting you is unnecessary. There are people who are not as good as you, and of course there are also people you can't compare to. If your opponent makes you angry, it means you haven't surpassed them yet. Turning around to see who is insulting you is unnecessary. Even one more day of life is a blessing, so cherish it. A human life is fleeting, lasting only a few short decades. Don't do things that will leave you with deep regrets. The sun rises from the East Sea and sets behind the mountains in the west. Sadness passes, and joy lasts only a day. If you don't worry about pointless gossip, life will be peaceful and your spirit will be light. In life, there are many things that aren't always best when they go your way. The sun won't stop rising tomorrow morning just because you're unhappy, nor will the moon stop setting at night just because you're resentful. Closing your eyes doesn't mean the world will turn into pitch black night. Blinding others doesn't guarantee that the light will belong to you alone. In this world, only axes and hammers aren't sharp enough. There's no plant or tree that can't be cut down. In any task, only people haven't yet figured out the method. Absolutely nothing is impossible to accomplish. If people want something, they'll find a way. If they don't, they'll find an excuse. Life is like a glass of water. Whether hot or cold, the right temperature makes it drinkable. The taste, whether sweet or bitter, is delicious as long as it suits your palate. Whether the melody is fast or slow, if it suits one's sensibility, it's beautiful. The 4 seasons cycle, regardless of spring, summer, autumn, or winter, if they match one's mood, they are all good. All that matters is that it suits oneself. That is happiness. Each person has only one heart, half weary from waiting for sustenance, half burdened by attachments and anxieties, causing the heart to wither away with each passing day. Only by understanding what weighs heavily on one's heart can one learn to let go easily. Only by understanding the source of inner peace can a frail heart escape suffering. Don't think life is eternal. In reality, it's incredibly short. Look at your tiny heart, working 24 hours a day. Live like a summer flower and depart like an autumn leaf. Life is fleeting like a passing breeze. Don't imprison your heart in a cage. Everyone who enters your life is governed by fate and karma. But whether you commit to a long-term relationship or leave quickly is entirely up to you. No explanations bring peace. No stubbornness leads to understanding, and imperfection is what makes life. Being a good person brings physical health, mental peace, and restful sleep. If there is no doubt, the world will not be cold. If there were no discrimination, the world wouldn't be so far apart. If there were no resentment, the sky would always be warm. If there were no conflict, the 4 seas would always be peaceful. True tranquility isn't about sitting motionless for hours, but about calmly observing everything, listening to even the sounds of plants and flowers growing. Lasting peace comes from within.
Seeking or searching for it externally will never achieve it. The greatest loss in life is the lack of spiritual refuge, not knowing where to turn for support. Whether you are aware of it or not, whether you admit it or not, if your heart is filled only with goodness, nothing can cause you distress. If your heart is truly kind, you will never resent anyone. If your way of life is truly simple, then no matter how chaotic the world becomes, it will not affect you. People strive and work hard their whole lives, yet when they leave this world, they cannot take even a blade of grass or a leaf with them. Even if they cling to their whole lives, accumulating wealth, they ultimately cannot take even a shred of vanity or superficial admiration. Therefore, while you still have the opportunity, live wholeheartedly. Cherish the people you need and like, and don't chase after the fleeting standards of the world. It's often said that we only realize what we have when we lose it. In reality, you always know what you have. You just assume it will never be gone. Take advantage of every little thing in life because later, when you look back, you'll realize how important they all were. There are moments that only become memories when you truly appreciate their value. Often, when you try your best, others may not notice. But as soon as you stop trying, they'll notice. Sometimes fate doesn't give you what you need, not because you don't deserve it, but because it's saving something better for you. Life isn't easy. There's sweetness, bitterness, sadness, and joy. It's possible to transform a life of suffering into romance. Transforming the fickleness of the world into deep bonds of affection is what truly demonstrates strength of character, because nothing in this world is perfect. The sun sets in the west.
The moon begins to wane as soon as it is full. Therefore, the most beautiful scene is when the flowers haven't fully bloomed and the moon isn't perfectly round. The feeling of incompleteness is what makes it truly eternal. Imperfection is part of being human. If you accept it, nothing becomes a problem. Like someone who knows when to bow their head and avoids bumping into a doorframe. Giving way prevents spilled cups. A willingness to learn leads to rapid progress. A contented heart always brings complete happiness. It's strange how people often regret the past and dream of what they haven't achieved, but they don't realize that the most important things are right beside them in the present moment. The path we walk is filled with joy, happiness, and success. Alongside that, there will also be pain, suffering, and failure. Where mistakes were made, we will correct them. Yesterday's failures will be the foundation for tomorrow's success. Learning cannot be ignored, nor can progress be rejected. Cherish the present, study diligently, practice as you please, and keep moving forward. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. Only the present moment exists. If we work hard now, we will surely have something to harvest later. We have strived in the past and present, so the future is certain to be bright. Therefore, there is no need to worry. This is a natural law of development, like day and night, inseparable. Every day of life is worth cherishing. One should not regret yesterday's hesitation and passively wait for tomorrow to come. If we work hard now, we will surely have something to harvest later. We have strived in the past and present, so the future is certain to be bright. Therefore, there is no need to worry. This is a natural law of development, like day and night, inseparable. Every day of life is worth cherishing. One should not regret yesterday's hesitation and passively wait for tomorrow to come. Life unfolds over the years, erasing fleeting emotions, but a calm awareness is all that matters. Wherever one goes, things fade away. Half a lifetime I've learned that separation and reunion, ups and downs, are all determined by fate. When everything returns to its original place, the pain of personal sorrow is gently eased. Half a lifetime of enlightenment. What's the point of distinguishing right from wrong? The world smiles in its face, and I live with a pure heart. Happiness lies in wisely using the power of saying no to certain people. Don't be afraid to disappoint those who only remember you when they want something from you. As a person, high or low intelligence, excellent or poor communication skills don't matter, but character is absolutely essential. To put it more clearly, you may not be very intelligent or have great communication skills, but you must have willpower. If you falter at the slightest setback, or if even a single malicious word makes you uneasy, and if you feel discouraged at the mere mention of someone disliking you, it's a sign of immature character. Remember the saying, the harder you try, the luckier you'll be. Correct your impulsiveness, overcome laziness, cast aside petty doubts, resist everyday temptations, and invest your heart and soul in what's necessary.
and keep your mind at peace to do what needs to be done well. After putting in your best effort, you'll realize you're far more capable than you thought. People often don't care how much frustration you've endured, nor do they care about the hardships and struggles you've faced. What they pay attention to is the results you've contributed. So when facing life's storms, just remind yourself that after passing through the storm, the sun will naturally appear. Don't waste your time sighing and complaining in front of others, because even if you say something, they won't care anyway. There's some things that once let go bring a sense of peace. There are some people whose mere memory brings happiness. Some pains, once understood, will make you stronger. Being overly preoccupied with a problem will only lead to endless confusion. In reality, even the simplest matters become complicated if overthought. Just maintain a calm demeanor and an open mind, and whatever comes your way will simply and gently pass, leaving behind peaceful days in your life. No one lives forever, yet we contemplate distant futures. No one knows their age, yet we dream of changing the world. Whose hair doesn't turn gray, yet they cling to dreams beside the bridge of life and death. Few find happiness alone, so they make sacrifices, hoping to find some joy. No one wants to turn back, so the long road ahead is filled with silent sorrow and misfortune. How many return to their hearts, their pain submerged in the impermanence of existence? No one lives forever, so remember that the constant presence of mind is always there.